What's going on, Sumolings? It is Chris from AppSumo, and it's nice to join you guys on this Friday to give you another webinar walkthrough. Today, we are talking about Replybutton, which y'all have been loving. So, Friday morning jitters. Replybutton is a reply-focused email outreach tool that allows you to embed reply buttons, polls, and surveys in your emails. It's available on AppSumo right now, starting off at just $49. It's a super cool tool. Going to be diving into it in a minute with the team behind Replybutton. Two quick things. If you've been to a webinar before, you've heard my spiel before. But one, if you got questions, drop those in the Q&A box below the video, and we'll be getting you some answers throughout this. And number two, if you there's going to be a replay sent out later, so we are recording this. If you have to jump out early for any reason, we'll be sending that out to you guys later today so you can check it out. But that is all I have for me, so I'm going to turn it over to our good folks over at Replybutton to get this walkthrough going for you guys. As we're getting going, let us know, one, where you're tuning in from, and two, what your business is, so we can kind of see what you guys are focused on. All right, that is it for me. I am turning off my camera, and I'm going to let our good folks run with it.
Thank you, Chris, and all the Sumo links tuning in.
And if you could actually start over at the beginning of the walkthrough, I know that's annoying, but yeah, now that we got folks on, it's coming through clear. If we just want to start from the top, so everybody knows what's going on,
okay.
we're good. Cool.
I'm gonna delete this one and create a new campaign. Okay, so here's the new campaign page. Here you can connect a new email account. You can choose Google, Outlook, or SMTP email accounts. Here I've already connected this account, so it's going to give me an error. Here you can choose from your how many email accounts you have connected. You can just choose one of them. And then my name is John. I'm going to put my name down. And then you can rename your campaign from here. I'm going to name it Webinar Campaign. And then you can click Next. Here you can add your recipients. You can either add them manually from here. You can add however many recipients you'd like, and then add a column, for example, for phone number. But you can also use a CSV file to do it even more quickly. Here, it'll be prompting you to choose the email column, and then you can just import the recipients. After that, it will bring us to the message page. It will ask you to give a name, give a subject to your email. I'm going to name it Webinar Trial Email. Here you can see that our email is currently empty, and we have provided you different templates that you can choose from. I'm going to use a sales outreach template. And then once that's done, you can change this template however you'd like. For example, just random words for now, and then save it. Sales 2. Oh, sales 5, and then save it, and you can load it from the same page, and it will have that change done to it. You can also add an unsubscribe link in order to allow your leads to be able to unsubscribe from your campaign. And then you can change the buttons however you'd like. For example, yes, please tell me more. And then you can remove whichever button you'd like, or remove them completely, and then add them back if you change your mind. And then you can give them different links. For example, I'm just going to give google.com to this one, and then, oops. And then twitter.com to this one, and then no links for this one, since they won't be interested. And once that's you click update, these buttons will take your customer or whoever your recipients are to those specified web pages. And you can also add auto replies to your emails, and then you can give them certain time intervals for the replies to be sent, and you can either give it a new subject or use the same subject, webinar, auto reply. You can also add buttons to these emails, remove them, or, for example, remove them completely or add surveys. How do you like Replybutton? For example, I love it. And the option 2 could be, it's okay. And option 3 could be, hate it, which is unlikely. You can also, for example, personalize your emails. You can choose first names and then give it a fallback value, for example, there. And once you send this, our system will go through your recipients and take their first names and place them into your emails. You can also add them to, for example, last name or first name, whichever, to your subjects. Again, there, insert, and then copy this. There we go, and then paste it. Another thing I'd like to show is adding GIFs. For example, you can add a funny GIF in order to, I don't know, make your customers happy. Once that's finished loading, it will add it to your email body, and you will be able to send it. You can also remove auto replies to buttons that you won't need a reply from. For example, obviously, we don't need a reply for not interested. And we can continue by saving it. Oops, we forgot to write something into the email itself. Here you can choose an interval for the emails to be sent, for example, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also schedule it to be sent later, for example, at 7:30 on the 18th. You can block selected days if you don't want your emails to be sent on those days, and you can preview your emails on this page before sending them. Here we can start the campaign. After this, I will show you one of the campaigns we've already done. so you can see what options there are. Here we go. You can see your statistics of the emails, how many of them are opened, how many of them have been clicked, and how many unsubscribes you have. Here you can see your messages and recipients, and you can filter these accounts by, for example, initial email opened. By doing that, for example, if you click on this person, you can see that they've opened this email at this time and then replied by clicking this button, and the auto reply has been opened and replied to as well. They've clicked this option. You can also duplicate your campaigns to be able to create new campaigns with ease with the same recipients and the same email contents. Other than that, I will show you our team controls. Here you can access your team members. You can invite new members or decide who will be an admin and who won't. You can access your team settings, change your team name. Here you can see branding options. You can give your company name to your tagline and the logo URL. And you can change these colors however you'd like them. And you can change the thank you page that the buttons redirect you. The buttons will redirect you to, and you can change whatever it says. I think there was an error regarding our internet connection, and the recipient history was not shown. Here I will show you, this person has not replied in any way. So we will choose initial email opened. For example, this will show us the people that have opened our initial email. Here you can see this person has opened the initial email. Here you can see the date and time they've opened it, the date and time they've replied to it, and the reply they get, they've clicked this button. And then they've received the auto reply and opened it at this date and time and replied to our survey, which was in the auto reply at this time and date. And they've selected this option on our poll. Here you can also see your unsubscribes. You can manage them however you'd like. You can search among them and remove them if you'd like. And here you can see our help center, which contains many helpful guides and information on how to use our product. We also provide email support, and I would like to talk a little bit about our product. As you have seen, we provide use cases for sales. You can also use them. Excuse me one moment. This product will allow you to drive your sales up, acquire more customers, lead qualification, and it will allow you to give smart automated replies. It will also allow you to get more feedback more replies with embedded surveys, create and send using one tool, and it will allow you to personalize your polls and surveys and change whichever reply you would like for them. It will also allow you to hire people faster, and it will give you an option to reach your candidates, potential candidates for a job opening, and you will be able to schedule group assessments. You can also schedule events easier. You can create pools or allow or provide group scheduling with big groups and events. You can get RSVPs before events and get feedback after events. Please continue to send your questions to my colleagues, which are answering them as we go. And I think that is all for now. Chris?
Awesome. Thanks so much for going through that. Yeah, we got I see that Burkhan's been getting a lot of these questions answered. Do you want to take any, or should we allow him to just keep going through it?
Actually, I was just going to add one more thing, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, please.
We also care very much about your feedback and reviews. So from all of our users, we'd very much like to receive reviews and feedback on all subjects regarding Replybutton, how we can improve our product, how we can change it for the better, and what we can add or remove from our service. And we grow with your feedback. So that is very important to us. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you actually mind navigating over to the AppSumo deal page on appsumo.com/replybutton? We can kind of go through what's included in this deal if somebody makes a purchase.
Absolutely. AppSumo.com/replybutton. Here we are.
Perfect. So if you want to scroll down to that pricing table.
Mm-hmm. Here you can see our packages.
Excellent.
All our packages are lifetime purchases. You get all of our features starting from double code purchases, and all packages will allow 300 emails per day per user. With single packages, you'll get 1 user code. With double, obviously 2, and with multiple, you can get 3 or more. All packages will allow you to create unlimited campaigns, unlimited poll and survey questions, smart automated replies. You will be able to change reply button links, work with your team, add animated GIFs, embed polls and surveys, customize reply button texts, get email notifications, personalize emails, buttons, polls, surveys. We also provide unlimited open click reply button tracking. You will be able to save campaigns and send later using scheduling options. And you will be able to save email templates. However, starting by the double option, you will also receive custom branding options, and the reply button branding will be removed. Here you can select however many codes you would like to purchase, and that's about it. Please make sure you give us a review or add questions, you can also add them here.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. So I see, let's see, what questions do we still have in here? So if somebody currently is using an ESP but wants to use Replybutton tech inside something like MailChimp or ActiveCampaign, is that something that's possible?
We certainly hope to add that option in the future, but we do not provide that option currently.
Awesome. And how about, have you seen any issues with deliverability of these emails?
Not necessarily. We haven't had many problems with them, although there can be some confusions regarding the use of our interface, so that could possibly affect deliverability.
Mm-hmm.
For example, selecting a time in which the date is blocked, the email obviously won't be sent until that time is available once again.
Got it. All right. And who would you say is the target market for this tool? Like, is it best for freelancers or digital agencies, or what type of person would this be best for?
Obviously, marketing people would make use of this. Salespeople, human resources for also customers satisfaction, and event planners.
Awesome. Very cool.
Many different.
There's a lot of different use cases for
something
like this, for sure. All right. Well, we are coming up on the end of time. I know we had a lot of questions. We got a lot of them answered in here. Burkan's been doing a great job getting you guys answers. If you have any other questions that did not get answers, that weren't addressed in here, feel free to drop those on the AppSumo deal page. And our team, as well as the Replybutton team, will be getting you some answers there. Again, it's available on AppSumo right now, starting off at just $49 for that first code. It's all backed by the AppSumo 60-day guarantee. So feel free to get it set up, get some emails sent out, see what kind of results you can drive for your business or your clients' businesses. And if you have any other questions, again, feel free to drop those on the deal page. Do you guys have any last things to say before we sign off?
I think we got it all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Sumolings, I hope you have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.